Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make these super easy Princess Leia cookies. So stay tuned and I will show you how. Here are the things that I used: a 2-inch round cookie cutter, an almost 1-inch round cookie cutter. I used brown, ivory, red, and black food coloring by Wilton and watermelon colored Petal Dust. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright guys, so first thing you need to do is cut out your little 1-inch circles. And that's what you're going to have. You need 2 per circle. And then just cut off just a little piece off each side, just about that much, really small. Do that on both sides, and then push in your 2 circles. Now you don't want to leave it like that. You want to use a knife and trim off a piece here so these could have a flat side, because her buns, which is the braid that she has really long hair and they're like braided, and then she has them curled up in buns on the sides of her head. They're supposed to be flat from the side, so that's why I made it flat like this. So now you can go ahead and pick it up with your spatula, put it on your cookie sheet, bake them, and they should attach really nicely, and then you can get started. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's move on. Alright guys, to get started, I just wanted to show you how the 2 little pieces that are going to be her buns stuck onto the cookies. So they're nice and stuck on there. Now what we're going to do is, with an edible marker, I want to draw the hair part, because I'm going to pipe each piece separately and the buns separately. So what I want to do is, I want to make sure that I have her face rounded. So I don't usually put my icing all the way to the edge. So roughly around here, I'm just going to go like this, make 2 little lines that's going to go onto the extra pieces to make this her round face. So I'm just going to go like that, and that's going to get covered. And then around here, like about 2/3 of the way, not halfway, about 2/3 of the way, I'm going to bring a line up, all the way up, and then another one down, like that. And as you see there, it's starting to look like her hair, and then this part will be her face, and then this little tiny area will be for the bun. So that's what you're gonna do. Let me see if I can put it up close so you can see, and then maybe pause the video so you can see the the outline. And I do highly suggest using the marker, because this will guide you, and this will be the bun area. So now I have here a tip number 2 and some brown, and I'm just going to fill one area first, let that crust for about 5 minutes, and then I can do the second part. And then we can do the buns and the face, and that's pretty much it. So really super easy cookie. So that's it. Now, like I said, give this about 5 minutes just to grab a crust, so when you go on to this part here, it doesn't merge together and then you'll lose that separation there. So I'm going to finish up the rest, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so after giving this some time to crust, go ahead and just fill out the other side. And then after this, I recommend giving it about an hour or so, just so it can dry really good, and that way I can start on my face. And I want to start on my face instead of the buns first, because I sort of want to maybe just a little bit overlap the bun above the face. So I need the face to be on there first. So go ahead and finish up the rest, and then, like I said, give it about an hour and a half to dry, and then we can move on to the face. Okay, so I gave this some time to dry so I can move on to the face. I have here a tip number 3 in a very light cream or tan ivory color, and then all you have to do is just go ahead and fill it in. And since you have that outline, you can follow that down, and then just follow the curve of the cookie, meet up on the other side, and then just fill it in, and then smooth it out. Alright, so after you smooth this out, like I said, finish up the rest, give it about an hour and a half to dry. Alright guys, so now what I'm going to do is I switched over to a thicker consistency. I had to make more icing because I didn't have enough, and I think I didn't dye my icing dark enough, but it'll have to do because I don't want to overwork the icing by adding more color to it. So this is a pretty thick consistency, and I'm just going to make a couple lines. You can do 2 or 3, and then just kind of like have them a little bit on the curved side because that's the way the hair flows. And then do the same on the other side. Then I'm going to switch my tip to a tip number 5 to do the buns. Alright, so now go ahead and start here by the hair, and then just squeeze and overlap just a tiny bit on the face. Come down, up, around. It'll look sort of like a cinnamon roll, a little cinnamon. And just press down that tip. And then again on this side, right on the hair, go over the side of the face just a little bit. Go around, come down, and up. And the only reason why I'm making these little cinnabons, even though little swirly bun type look to it, even though if she's facing towards you, you probably only see like the side of it, which will only be one little line like this, is so you could notice or see that it is Princess Leia with her little buns. That's the only reason why. But if you were to look at her from the side, you will see that it's rolled. But since this is facing forward, you should only be seeing like one strip, which is just the side of it. I know it's a little bit confusing, but this way just shows that it is Princess Leia because she has the little swirls, the little buns on the side of her hair or her head. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of Petal Dust, and this is in the watermelon color. You can find these on eBay, and then just put some little bit of it on the cheeks. Just put some there, and that'll give it a little bit more of a girly look. And then we can move on to the eyes and her lips, and that's about it. So go ahead and finish up the rest, and then we can move on. Alright guys, so now I have here a tip 1.5, but you can use a 1 or a 0. And I have a little bit on a thick consistency, not too thick. And I have it in the red, so I can give her some little red lips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 dots, 2 at the top and 1 in the middle down below. And then I'm just going to tap them to kind of join them together a little bit. And then I'll give me a nice little heart shape for her lips. So cute. So now I'm going to move on to the eyes. Alright guys, to finish her off, I have here a tip 0 and some black, and I'm just going to do 2 eyes. And I'm going to leave her like that. I'm not going to add anything else because I want to keep her somewhat cartoony, not so realistic looking. That'll make her look kind of, you know, girly. So that's it. So I'm going to finish up the rest, send them out to dry, and that'll be all. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you like how they turned out. I was trying to do just something super easy, so I made her kind of cartoony, but you are welcome to add extra features like nose, eyebrows, make her look a little bit more realistic, but I wanted to keep her kind of cute and girly, and like I said, more on the cartoon side. Anyways guys, I think that is all for this video. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found this fun and interesting. So if you are making a Star Wars theme party, make these. I suggest you make some of these. They're super easy to make. And that is all guys. Stay tuned for a few more Star Wars theme videos. I have quite a few of them that are going to be loaded or have been uploaded, so stay tuned for those. And that is all guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching guys, and have a good one.